I will now move on to the vote for Vice President. Just allow me 2 minutes. The floor is now open for nominations for the office of Vice President. Is there a nomination for the office of Vice President? We'll start on the other end. Any nominations for Vice President?
I would like to nominate Commissioner Beatriz LeBron for Vice President.
Second. Are there any other nominations for Vice President?
I'd like to nominate Commissioner Powell.
Is there a second?
Madam Clerk, I do believe that this body does need to have an alternative to the nominee before us at this point in time. The currently nominated commissioner has had 3 years to figure out how to work together with this board, with the rest of the board, and build a unified agenda to improve the education in Rochester, and has squandered that time by picking fights with other colleagues and slandering them with a variety of unfounded charges. I believe that someone with no board experience at all would come to us better qualified to serve as the Vice President. I would like to decline the nomination and instead nominate James Patterson, who has demonstrated to me that he can be civil and professional and objective. Commissioner LeBron refuses to follow the standards of conduct in her Code of Ethics policy, asserting on more than one occasion that she did not agree with these standards. But the official record shows that she did vote to approve the changes to Policy 2160 twice, in February and in August of 2020. Nevertheless, she refuses to even sign the acknowledgement form. Compare this to Commissioner Patterson's conduct, which has always been courteous and respectful in his interactions with others, even when he disagrees. One of the metrics we use to measure the effectiveness of our meetings is our meetings survey, which each member is given an opportunity to ask questions and express concerns. We need only look to the Finance Committee meeting, which Commissioner LeBron has chaired, to see how she would serve as the acting president in the absence of our newly elected president, cutting off debate, interrupting her fellow board members. In fact, she even refuses to complete the meeting surveys that are intended to lead us to more effective meetings. Commissioner LeBron's obstructionism doesn't end there. She's the only board member who refuses to complete the board self-evaluation. She has repeatedly stated that she will not participate in racial bias training called for in the state monitor's academic plan. Is this the example that she would put forward as a board willing to be evaluated for her leadership? Is this leadership by example? Perhaps the watching audience is asking, if not her. I submit to you that any one of our colleagues would be a better choice than Commissioner LeBron, and I am putting forth Commissioner Patterson's name at this time.
Thank you, Commissioner Powell. Is there any additional discussion? Are there any additional nominations, or is there a second for Commissioner Patterson for the office of Vice President? There being no second, I will now capture a roll call vote, beginning with Commissioner Adams for the office of Vice President. For Commissioner Beatriz LeBron. Commissioner Adams, what is your vote for Commissioner LeBron for the office of Vice President? President Elliott,
Aye.
Commissioner LeBron,
Aye.
Commissioner Malloy,
Aye.
Commissioner Patterson,
Nay.
Commissioner Powell,
No?
Commissioner Simmons,
Aye.
I have recorded a vote of 5-2 for Commissioner LeBron for the office of Vice President, and Commissioner LeBron has been selected for the office of Vice President at this time.